Hey guys, it's Alex. Early Wednesday morning, and I'm heading up to Port St. Lucie Tradition area. I'm gonna get a K Member installed in the S550, the 2015 red S550 that I bought from VMP. Tradition Motorsports has helped me out a lot at the track, especially with my black car. When I was out there shooting for the 9s, which I was not able to attain, they were out there just basically doing the simple things to help a brother out, helping me check air pressures, helping me launch techniques, and taking video of what the tire is doing at the line. So I'm headed to their shop right now to get a K Member installed, and I want to show you guys what it looks like, what the benefits are, and the install process as much as I can. I really don't want to get in their way. I want them to do their thing, get the K Member installed, talk to the guys real quick, let you know what they do up there in Tradition Port St. Lucie area, and get the K Member installed in the car and see how it feels on the drive back to West Palm. Okay, I made it here to Tradition Motorsports, and unbeknownst to me, this place is pretty big. So right there they have a dyno jet. They have an EcoBoost on a dyno jet. They tune on these 3.5 Tauruses. They tune on an EcoBoost. They actually do Coyote stuff in there. There's a tuner on site. This is like their speed shop side. Then every other bay you see, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe are all their bays, maybe 5. I'm not 100%, but it's a pretty legit place. I never knew it was even here, but as you can tell, they work on a little bit of everything out here. And again, this is off of the Gatland Boulevard exit in Port St. Lucie Tradition area. So I'm going to show you the K Member that's going to get installed in the Mustang. Okay, he immediately got it up on the rack. He ain't messing around. And this is the K Member that's going to get installed in the red car. So it'll be a decent amount of weight savings. Not just weight savings, but the accessibility. You'll be able to actually get into crevices you previously were not able to get into. So once it's up in the air and in, I'll show you guys how much more accessible it is and how different it is side by side to the stock one. Oop, going up. So it's Joey, right? Yes, sir. Just making sure. So Joey basically tells me that undressed, K for K, it's 29 pounds, you said?
Correct.
29 pounds, but since we have the sway bar already removed, imagine if you had the sway bar still attached to your old K, and you put this guy on, you actually save about 40, according to Joey here. Correct. So just wanted to show you guys a side-by-side comparison as to what is going in the car versus what's in the car, coming out of the car. And we'll see how accessible everything gets once the K Member is good and installed. So just repeat what you were telling me about being able to align this guy and actually stuff the car down.
I have them backwards.
That's okay, because I'd rather have you explain it better than I could. So you're saying you can actually, this is an optional adjustable lower control arm, so that basically you can bring the tire in.
Control arm.
Right.
He sells an offset strut mount.
Okay.
That pulls the top of the strut in so your camber stays correct.
Okay.
Allows you to pull the wheel in 1 inch, which allows you to lower the car. You can tuck the car on the front tire.
Right.
S77s and even the JMS wheels, when you have that tire on them, you notice
they're almost flush. Yeah, they're almost like flush up against the fender.
Exactly.
Right.
And
so you can stuff it inside the fender.
Tuck it in the fender and have the car low. My car I had RTSs on the front.
Okay.
And it would actually rub the front tires. It was so low.
Right.
So that's when we were
and these pretty much, you can bring it in, have an offset strut mount, and take care of that problem.
Correct. Or if the car is just lowered as a street car,
right,
you can correct caster and camber with them.
Oh, okay. So you don't have to have plates on the top.
Correct.
Excellent.
You can drag race applications.
Mm-hmm.
You can swing the caster 10 degrees where the car doesn't want to turn. It makes it always want to go straight.
Okay.
That's what they're for.
And this bolts onto this if I wanted to buy it as an optional?
On. The difference between them, you get rid of the spacer and the control arm fits, or with the spacer and the hardware, it accepts the stock control arm.
Oh,
so
very
that's
good.
The difference between them.
Very good. Sounds good, man.
The factory motor mounts bolt in, comes with the hardware. All the hardware is included to reuse the stock control arms.
Right. You
would just delete the spacers if you added the control arms, the aftermarket control arms.
It's awesome information, man. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Okay, I came in at 8:30 and he was done really fast. The guy's super efficient, knows what he's doing, obviously. So this is what it looks like, guys. It's so much room for activities. You can get to the header bolts real easy, as you can tell. I'll switch the camera around. Got the flash on, perfect. So basically, you can see the advantage of having this K Member on the car. Not only is it weight savings and it deletes the anti-roll bar anyway, because I didn't have it on to begin with, but it deletes it, and you can get to everything really easily accessible. I mean, a lot better than the stock stuff. Get to the header bolts if you need to, so if anytime anything has to get snugged up or you have to mess around, here it is. You can just get in there and do what you have to do. So yeah, really thrilled. He got it done literally in a couple of hours. Guy's super efficient. The guys here at Tradition Motorsports over in off of Gateland Boulevard. I think it's exit 188. Got it done for me, man. Can't thank them enough. Just to give you an example of what the type of work they can do here at Tradition Motorsports. This is an F-150 motor?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
F-150 motor in a, what year F-100?
55.
And it's got the 6R80. Basically, you guys got a donor truck stuff and just threw it all in there?
Correct.
So it's not a control pack vehicle?
No.
Okay.
Stock computer.
Yep, stock computer. Mounted it close to what stock location is on F-150. Made his own motor mounts. Used stock 11 to 14 manifolds. All of it done in-house. Has a 9-inch 6R80. The guy drives it, I don't know, all the time. Puts 800 miles a week on it. 800 in a month. And here's the owner. Say hello.
Hi.
Yeah, so if you guys need some work done at Tradition Motorsports,
We're the best.
they do it all. So a lot of you guys out there that are probably saying, you know, do I really need a K Member on the S550? Well, think of it this way. Access, okay? How many of you guys have installed turbo kits? How many of you guys have installed, or fabricators out there that have looked at the space underneath the car and gone, God damn, there isn't much room underneath the car. This K Member allows a ton of room to put under-mounted turbos, under-mount turbos. The Hellion twin turbo kit, you can actually run it a little differently or have more clearance, because if you look at the twin turbo Hellion kit, it does come real close to the K Member and the pipes sit really low. It's just a byproduct of the kit. It's a badass kit, but it does hit or ride a little on the low side. So this K Member will help you get it on the higher side, closer to the engine, and make fabrication and routing a lot easier. So not just weight savings, but ease of access, space, room, tons of room to work on the car. And it actually, this is a street kit. It drives really well. I haven't had any issues. I've been driving it for the last hour. It's pretty legit. So I want to thank the guys at Tradition Motorsports for providing the K Member. The install, I wanted to let you guys know about it. That's what's happening out there. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you later.